batchmate, my good friend, CS and his wife, Vasanti, she is also here, for introducing me. But one thing he said about the flight and all, that is all incidental. It is not so serious issue. Unfortunately, my wife is not there to listen my introduction, which was made my good friend CS. My dear Governor Saravanan, First Lady of the District Vijaya, Chief Guest of the Conference, Rotary International Director Venkatesh, all dignitaries on the dais, galaxy of past and future governors of the district, invited guests, media friends, and my dear delegates of this conference. It's my privilege and pleasure as a representative of Rotary International President Jennifer Jones and her spouse, Rotarian DG and Nick, to bring greetings and wishes to you all on their behalf on the occasion of your district conference, aptly named as Saravanapoigai. I don't know whether I pronounced it correctly or not. I'm also bringing greetings from my district, 3,500 Rotarians of my district 3181. Dear Rotarians, the very purpose of this district conference is to further the objectives of Rotaries through fellowship and through the inspirational addresses from eminent and learned speakers. I am confident that this conference will provide you all a memorable experience and will be the most enjoyable event worthy of your Rotary membership. Dear Rotarians, the Rotary was founded 117 years ago. Its role in the world and its lives of its members have been in state of continuous evolution. In its earliest days, Rotary offered its members a way to find fellowship and friendship and to build connections with their communities. Subsequently, service found a place in Rotary, and as our organization expanded, its influence too grew exponentially. In times, Rotary service, supported by our Rotary Foundation, would change the lives of families and communities across the world. Rotary still is and always will be the organization Paul Harris envisioned, a place where people from every corner of the earth can come together to become something greater than themselves. Rotary today offers something of an enduring value, the chance to be a part of the global network of people who have the talent and the drive to change the world. Globally, today Rotary is more relevant than ever before. Its potential for good is vast. Unfortunately, not enough people fully understand what Rotary is and what it does. Even within our clubs, many Rotarians do not know enough about Rotary to take full advantage of the Rotary membership that offers. Rotary service transforms lives and communities. To achieve even more of that truly transformational service, we need to think differently about our role in Rotary. We need to lay more emphasis on our public image using social media to build our membership that can help us to scale up our service. We need to focus on larger projects that have more lasting impact. Most important of all, we need to imagine Rotary. We all have dreams, but acting on them is our choice. My dear Rotarian friends, let us all imagine Rotary each day when we get up thinking of doing good to make a difference in this world that deserves our best. As a Rotarian, we have to imagine the possibility of bringing change that can transform the world. Paul Harris once said, Rotary is a microcosm of a world at peace, a model which a nation will do to follow. RA President Jennifer Jones adds, Rotary is not only a model, but making our dreams real through our imagination, and shows us the path to imagine Rotary. Dear friends, over the past 117 years, Rotary leadership and the work of million of Rotarians have made our world a truly better place to live in. But like any great institution with a long and glorious trajectory, I believe that our organization is at crossroad. We are living in a time when technology and the means of communications are radically and at an unprecedented rate of changing the ways humans think and interact. We are living in a time when there are vast number of competing options for people to network professionally. We are living in a time when in many countries, young professionals barely have time for their work and families, let alone time left to change in outside activities such as Rotary. As a result, we are living in a time when Rotary is facing some serious challenges. We have witnessed the worldwide membership stagnating at 1.2 million over the past 18 years. However, we are also living in a time when our great organization has an incredible opportunity to adapt and to grow. But to take advantage of this opportunity, we require strong leadership. Strong leadership in the Rotary world. Leadership in Rotary is about taking decisive action for the future. The history of the Rotary tells us that leadership is not only necessary, something that you are born with, but something reserved for those with a special gift or an elite status and privilege. In fact, the great man theory rarely applies to the type of leadership we need in Rotary. Leadership today is about making choices that will have the greatest possible impact in the future. And our future depends on strong leadership that drives change. The importance of leadership in Rotary today cannot be overemphasized. Leadership is focused on the future, and the future of Rotary is our primary concern. Today we can't fall into the trap of addressing 21st century challenges with the 20th century solutions. We need to lead by innovating, not by managing the status quo. Let us live up to our Rotary vision statement which says, together we can see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting changes across the globe and in our communities and in ourselves. We have to unite because we know that we are far stronger together than we could ever be alone. We are not dreamers but doers. We work to create lasting change that will endure long after our involvement has ended across the globe and our communities. And perhaps most important of all, we work to create change in ourselves, not just building a better world around us, and also by becoming a better people ourselves. Also, all of us came to Rotary because we had a longing to be a part of this great organization. That desire, that vision for a better world, and our role in building it what drives Rotary. This is what made our RA president to choose our theme for the year, Imagine Rotary. Being inspired by the vision statement, Rotary leadership is thinking long-term and developing an action plan, and through our diversity, equity and inclusion program, which will lead us to the 21st century. Friends, let us all give priority to these three actions. Supporting and strengthening the clubs, focusing and increasing the humanitarian service, and enhancing public image and awareness. Dear friends, it's our obligation to support young leaders in their endeavor towards developing the community, challenging them to improve the leadership skill, develop innovative and sustainable service projects both locally and globally. Our RA President Jennifer is very particular about this program and emphasizes that we engage our young leaders through our programs because they are the asset of Rotary. Everybody talks about long-term investment when it comes to increasing asset. Youth is our most important asset, and Rotary must therefore invest in youth. Rotary must reward the world by providing a committed men and women who can meet most of the challenges that hover on the horizon. We have no option but to provide a kind of mature men and women we need, and today's youths are tomorrow's assets. Rotary has always laid stress on developing, guiding, and supporting and training the youth with the programs of gathering a vital task of our obligations. Truly, Rotary has given individual identity and status to the Rotary Club to help them to grow. Rotary has successfully promoted Rotary Youth Leadership Awards called as RILA, Interact, Youth Exchange, and other programs aimed at providing a future leadership that the world desires and deserves. Rotary initiated the program of empowering girls and recognizing that the empowered girls and become empowered women. There are many ways in which the ingenuity of Rotary brings newer programs with a breadth of fresh ideas. Vocational training for the youth, functional literacy for the dropouts, elevating the rural and urban poor, and promoting ideal of service. Rotary produces a fertile team of future leaders who will be in the driver's seat in the next decade or two. This, however, is not enough. Honesty is today's fashionable word. In today's world, corruption, dishonesty, untruth, and communalism have raised their heads. Rotarians must strive their best to guide the youth to sway away from these so that the world will be a better place to live in. Rotarians must reach within to bring out the stars hidden in our souls. We must dream deep because every dream precedes the goal. We must try to grab every opportunity to take the world towards better tomorrow. How they will rule depends on what we can do them today. This is a challenge that we must accept. We must imagine Rotary and act sincerely to charter these paths that will bring us better leaders than what we have today. Let us accept this challenge, and it will surely reward us with a long-term gain from what we invest today. My dear Rotarians, as you all know, this year 113th Rotary Convention is at Melbourne from 27th to 31st May 2023. Rotary Convention is an unparalleled opportunity to find a world of inspiration in city of Melbourne. It will be the gateway to the world of Rotary. Rotarians from all over the world will converge in Melbourne to capture the moment of 113th Convention and look forward to connect with other Rotarians to find inspiration for the new Rotary year. I, on behalf of the RA President Jennifer and her spouse DG and Nick, invite you all to participate in this convention in large number. Friends, with this, I conclude my today's talk. I also thank all of you for your patient hearing. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much for your thought-provoking address, sir. It's a pleasure recognizing the presence of PDG Dr. Sahar.